Okay, welcome back, level 8. Inshallah, today we will answer exercise number 1, 2 for square roots and cube roots in your practice book, page number 8. Okay, we have these exercises. Number 1, we will answer A and B. So in number 1, he said, estimate each root, okay, to the nearest whole number. And the first one is root 50. So at the beginning I need to search. Okay, this is 1a. I have number 50. This number 50, I need to get number smaller than 50, a square number smaller than 50, and a square number greater than 50. So we have before 50 we have 49. Okay, and after 50 we have 64. This 49 is for 7 by 7 and 64 is for 8 by 8. So after that I don't need 50. I need what? I need square root for 50. So I will take square root for all of them. So I will get here root 49, this is 7, root 64, this is 8, and in the middle I can see that root 50 will still root 50. So root 50 will be between 7 and 8. So when I need to round it to the nearest whole number, it will be 7 or 8. Okay, up there, okay, 50 is closer to 64 or 49. Okay, 50 is closer to 49 or 64. Of course it's closer to 49. So root 50 would be closer to 7. So root 50 would be equal 7, and this is rounded to the nearest whole number. Okay. Okay, you can make sure using your calculator like this. Root 50, we will get 7.07. If we round it, it will be 7. Okay, next one. Question number 1, letter B. We have a letter B 150, the same idea. I need to get a number, okay, before 150 and a number after 150. Okay, so what about before 150? Number before 150, and it's a square number. Okay, so a square number before 150 we can find, of course, 12 by 12 equals what? 12 by 12 equal 144. So I can find here 144. And what about after? It will be 169. This is for 13 by 13. But I don't need 150. I need the square root of 150. So I will take the square root of 144 and the square root also of 169. So I will get here, I can say that square root for 150 is between 12 and 13. But it will be 12 when I need to round it to the nearest whole number. It will be 12 or 13. From up there I can find that 150, okay, is closer to 144 than 169. So it will be closer also to 12 than 13. So I can say that root 150 equal 12, and this is to the nearest whole number. Okay, can make sure also by using calculator. Root 150, it's 12.2, so also it will be 12. Okay. So let's complete. For question number 2, we have question number 2. We will answer A and B. Okay, let's read it. At the beginning, he said, explain why root 95 must be between 9 and 10. So at the beginning, work with 95. 95, I need to find it between two square numbers. Why square numbers, not cube numbers? Because this is square root. For example, in letter B we will use a cube number. So here I need a number before 95 and it's a square number. I can find 81. Okay, and what about after? It's 100. Okay, so 95 is between 81 and 100. So when I can take the root for all of them. So the root of 95 would be, of course, between the root of 81 and the root of 100. And I know that root of 81, square root of 81 will give me 9, and square root of 100 I can get here 10. So here I proved that square root for 95 must be between 9 and 10. That's it. Okay, for the next one, B, he said prove that cube root for 95. Okay, here is 95, but I will think about cube numbers. One cube number before 95 I can find 64, and one cube number after 95 I can find 125. Okay, so I will take the cubic root for all of them. So cubic root for 125 and the cubic root for 64. So it will be, here it will be 4 and here it will be 5. So I can say that cubic root for 95 is between 4 and 5. That's it. I think it's so easy. Okay, let's go for the next one. Next one is so simple. He said, question number 4a, he said here, what you can say about root n if n is between 144 and 225. Okay, so here I know that he said that n is between 225 and 144, but I need to talk I need to say something about root n. So of course I will take the square root. Root n must be between square root for 144 and square root for 225. Square root of 144 is, yes, 12, and square root of 225 is, yes, it's 15. Okay, so I can say that root n must be a number between, okay, 12 and 15. So I can say that root n must be between 12 and 15. Okay, the same idea for letter B. In letter B he told m is between 100 and 400. Okay, then you can take the square root. So the square root for m, square root for 400 is square root for 100. So square root for m is between, square root for 400 is 20, square root for 100 is 10. So the square root of m must be between 10 and 20. The same idea for letter C, but actually here we need a cube. Here he said r is between 0 and 125, and I need to take the cubic root because he asked me about the cubic root. Of course the cubic root of 0 is 0 and the cubic root of 125 is 5. We know that. So we can say that the cubic root of r must be between, cubic root of r must be between 0 and 5. Okay, its value must be between 0 and 5. After that he asked me to use calculator. here in question number 8, use your calculator to find the following square roots. How to use calculator here? Okay, let's write here. We have question number 8. Question number 8, A, B, C, D, and E. So in A, it's a square root here. You have to write the square root first. Some calculator you have to write the number first, by the way. The old one you have to write the number first, then you press the square root button. Okay, so here you will write the square root first and then write 30.25. So it's 5.5. Here it's 5.5. Okay, second one is square root for 441. So it's 21. So easy. Next one, square root 841. So it's 29. Next one, square root for 54.76. So it's 7.4. And last one in this question, it's a square root for 174.24. So it's 13.2. Okay, next one, you need from me also to use calculator. You need from me also to use calculator, but need to round also the results. So in question number 9 we have A, B, C, D, also an E. But here square root for 6, and they said round your answer to 2 decimal places. Okay, 2 decimal places. So root 6, square root for 6 equal what? 2.449. 2.449. If I round it to nearest 2 decimal places, what can I get? Yeah, this, the second decimal place, this 4, so 9 will give 4 1, it will be 2.45. Okay, next one, it's a square root for 60. It's 7.745. 7.74 and 5. So when we need to round it, here is the second place, the second decimal place. So 5 will give 4 anything, yeah, it will be 7.75. Next one, square root to 600. 24.494. 24.494. Rounded, it will be, yeah, it will be 24.49. Okay, next one, because 4 is a small number, it won't give 9 anything. Next one, square root for 42.65. So it will be 6.530. Rounded, it will be 6.53 because it's 0 here. It won't get 3 anything. Okay, last one, square root for 2.43. 2.43. So it's 1.558. Why I take only 3 digit after decimal point? Because he said to the nearest 2 decimal places. So I need 2 decimal places, and I choose the third one to check if I will round up or I will round down. So 8 will give 5 anything, yeah, it will be 1.56. That's it. Okay, see you inshallah in the third homework. Goodbye.